Hello, welcome. Today's gonna be a new video where we're gonna do like an everyday makeup, and I sit here and chat to you guys like the best friends you are. You guys were requesting for me to do this makeup from Instagram. It's like an everyday makeup and it's with my brand new lipstick with Spero Cosmetics, so why not give it a go and apply it to my face and show you guys how I did it. It's nothing extravagant over the top that I usually like to do in these makeup videos, even of the beauty makeup. It is more like, this is like everyday, and I think I'm gonna call it like Peachy Sage. It's like pink sparkles with greens. So yes, it's gonna have my lipstick and a sweet peach palette from Too Faced because I just got it and I've been trying it and it's wonderful. It smells like peaches and the colors are amazing. So let's get started. Oh, and I forgot what I'm gonna rant about today. Today I'm gonna rant about allergies because I've got a lot of them and everyone is like so weird about allergies lately with me. I don't know why. Ooh, that feels and smells so nice. And I'm gonna put on this headband to get the hair out of my face, but it's gonna look cute at the same time. It's gonna be like headband bejeweled with, I mean, it's golden flowers, like two of my favorite things. Look fancy while it does the job. Oh, and I forgot to mention today's special guest is this pimple, this pimple, this pimple, this pimple. I am like having a hormonal breakout. It's not cute, but we're gonna cover that up. Pretend it's not there. Allergies. I feel like I've talked about this so many times, but I am allergic food-wise, rice, wheat, gluten, flours, barley, all that good stuff that everyone likes to eat, including myself. Except it makes me sick now. And I always get questions like, but you were eating rice before, Kat, and you were eating wheat and flour and all that before, Kat. Why all of a sudden, like, I'm lying, it feels like when they tell me that? It makes me feel like I was lying to them as a friend before. Like, why are you acting so sensitive right now? Do you just do this for attention? That's what it feels like when people ask me this. And I know they don't always mean it that way, but it's like, well, you don't know how I felt like before I ate all that stuff, and I just thought I was like, that's what I always felt like, because I always felt like that, and just kept getting worse and worse. Like, I would always feel nauseous. I would always get really bloated to where I couldn't even suck in my stomach anymore. I would always get like just terrible feelings, and I just thought that's what people felt like when they ate all that, but I didn't know any better. But then I started internally bleeding for 10 days while I was in makeup school, and I'm like, this isn't normal. So I got checked out. In makeup school, they treated us like way too much to the donuts every day, the pastries every day. You get like catered food at jobs, and it's like, girl, we're gonna be built like houses by the end of the semester at makeup school. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't like it when people make me feel like I'm, I don't know, privileged or like different, or I'm trying to ask for attention, because I'm literally never usually not. I'm totally the opposite. I just want to like make others happy and be happy myself and comfortable. And like, it's just, there's other allergies I have that people get upset with. They're like, oh gosh, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Like, you're a special case. And I'm like, yeah, just deal with it though. Like, I'm allergic to laundry detergents, deodorants, scented body lotions, scented body washes, even like blue chemicals that are found in like brick and like cement and stupid things like that. It's not a terrible big allergy, but the, oh my gosh, when I sleep on someone's sheets that hasn't been washed in the right laundry detergent, or sleep in someone else's clothes or something, that's like the biggest no-no for me, because I get giant, this is so disgusting, giant huge rashes mainly in my armpits, and if they get really bad they start bleeding. It's terrible. And sometimes I feel like I should be in a bubble, like literally, and people make me feel like that, but then like people already treat me like that sometimes, and I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm not here like requesting for you to change your whole entire how you wash your clothes. Well, I do that sometimes with Corey, but I mean, I just wash our clothes for us because I don't want him to have to hassle through like learning the steps on how to properly clean our clothes. I just feel bad being a burden on anybody. And then even when I go buy new clothes, oh my god, I can't be a normal person where I could actually wear it that day, like get so excited to go home and wear the new shirt or something, because then I will break out all over my arms. And cleaning houses, oh my gosh, I have to remember to use gloves whenever I clean houses. Even when washing the dishes, I haven't broken out from dish soap, but I'm so nervous that I just do it anyways. It's like a habit, because one time I was cleaning my house with, you know, regular cleaners like Windex for windows and like Lysol, and I broke out so bad. This is when I knew I had to get tested. I broke out all over my arms so bad that was like redness, like these giant welts, and I couldn't even like close my fist because all the way from my knuckles all the way up my arm, I couldn't even close my fist to grab anything. That's how bad it was. Oh my gosh, the worst is when I have to go to like amusement parks like Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags, anywhere like that, and I want to eat food. Literally the only food I could eat, I mean, I haven't been to that Blue Bayou restaurant that I really want to go to on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, but anywhere I eat like those stands that most people go to, I have to talk with the chef and they take forever and it's a big ordeal. Like, it's not their fault that I have these allergies and that they take for a long time, because they're just trying to like be nice to me and make sure I don't like get sick. But it's like, it's a whole ordeal where everyone's staring at me like, oh, what is this girl so privileged for? She has to talk to the chef about what she wants. It's because I don't want to throw up on like everybody on the wharf at like California Disney, whatever. I'm not trying to like complain too much. I'm really like fortunate on other things in life, but it's just like, I'm telling you what I have to deal with because people complain to me about my own situation that I have to live with every day, and I'm just like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm really trying for it not to be noticed or other people to worry about it, but it just always happens. I think the only thing that's safe for me to eat when I go to Disneyland is these tamales, because I mean, tamales are all made out of corn. I'm allergic to corn, but they don't taste that great, which makes me sad because Disneyland usually has really delicious food. Oh my gosh, I could talk about all my favorite foods of Disneyland and any theme parks in a video, but no one would want to see that or watch it except for like probably me. The worst part is when I go out of town and I'm like going and like hang out with people and like their families or like friends' families, and they're like, well, what are we gonna eat because of Kat, like she can't have bread, pasta, pizza, everything that's good, and carbs are like so good in life, but I can't. And it's just like, sometimes I feel like making myself sick just to make it easier on everybody, which sounds terrible, but like, it's so delicious. It's worth it sometimes. Sometimes I feel like just getting sick off of pizza because pizza's so good and holy and amazing. The worst was when I was with Bunny one time and I had those allergies and I knew I had the allergies, and I didn't look at the label of Pringles for some reason because I knew they were like potato chips, but I should have. And we did that Pringles challenge, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna take a bite of a Pringle. How bad can it be? Even if it does have wheat in it, in the back of my mind, I think everything, what will happen if it does have wheat in it. And I'm like, it's just, we had one bite of each chip. How hard can it be? But we had like over 30 different flavors of chips, and each of them we ate 2 of them. So I had like over 60 chips, and I was so sick, and I was so thankful it was like the night before my flight, which sounds terrible, but then I could like leave the next day and pretend like that didn't happen. Another really bad allergy story, oh my gosh, one time I went to Hoff's Hut with my parents. It's like this old, I call them old people restaurants, where the food's kind of bland and it's just like all American kind of diner food, which I love all American diner food, but it's like a lot of old people go there because their food's bland. And I do not like Hoff's Hut, especially after this, only because I ordered their chili not thinking, I mean, it's beans, canned tomato, nothing I would be, sometimes they put cornstarch in it, but nothing I'd be allergic to. I got so sick because they put flour in it to thicken it. I have never felt that sick over allergies in my life. Good thing I wasn't with anybody else. I was just with my parents, and my parents don't understand though, and a lot of people don't, and they're like, well, how come you're like this now and you weren't like this when you were a child? And I'm like, people could develop allergies out of nowhere. One of my friends, she developed an allergy from like, we thought it was lemons, but it's like certain things in Chinese food. If you ever see my friend Pam on my Instagram and stuff, and I feel so bad. And it's like, we can't go to Thai food anymore because it's whatever they put in Thai food she's allergic to. I think it's MSG. I do not know, but that's Pam. And it's like, we're like allergy sisters. So whoever has allergies, like, I totally feel for you. You feel like left out sometimes, especially the worst thing is like when I'm at an Italian restaurant and I just pray that they have salad. I just pray anywhere has salad. Like sushi restaurants are terrible because I can't eat sushi, and I love sushi, and I have to eat like a bland salad. Or Italian restaurants, you see everyone eating cannolis and like baked ziti and lasagna and stuffed shells and raviolis and all these stuff, and like pizza. Oh, pizza is the hardest. I feel like when people buy pizza and eat pizza in front of me, it literally feels like a slight jab in the heart because pizza is so amazing. I go in with this darker one at first to like do little brow hairs. And then I go in with like the Anastasia lighter one, which I should get this in darker, but they color matched me at Sephora, and I think they color matched me wrong because this is way too like ashy light for my brows. So I do that on like the outside where there's like little bits of hair that should be there, not like a lot of bits of hair. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't like doing the Instagram brows where it's like very thin right here and it's a straight line out. It's just not my style. Some people that's their style, but mine, I want them to look like real eyebrows, you know? And I don't know what's with the new Anastasia Brow Wiz packaging, but this keeps coming apart. Like it's supposed to be a spoolie here that stays there, but it doesn't. And it really confuses me, and I don't know what is, because I like her spoolies, like they're not too hard, they're not too soft. But it's like, what happened here in production, Anastasia? It just doesn't feel as sturdy, the whole thing. Feels more lightweight, and it's just weird. And I did get this from Sephora, I didn't get it from any weird site. Another little story time with Kat. One time I had such bad sinus allergies that I had to go to the hospital. The only thing that has helped me is Alka-Seltzer, the plus one that's the best flavor is orange zest, because it tastes like orange soda. It still has that saltiness at the end, but it's really good. Ooh, it smells like peaches. But I had the allergies so bad in my eyes. Like I said, I went to the doctor and I had to get this prescription, and I had no makeup on, you know, going to the doctors. The doctor don't care if I got makeup on or not, honestly. But when I was getting out of the parking lot in my car driving, this woman just came around in a Mercedes-Benz around the corner super fast and almost hit me, and she honked at me that it was like my fault, and I had no makeup on. I had like a Hawaiian looking shirt on with only because it was floral, because you know me and floral. And she came out of her car and she was like, it was just so terrifying to me because I didn't know what this woman was gonna do to me. She had her voice raised like she was gonna beat the actual crap out of me, and she was like, "What are you doing?" She honestly saw like my allergy-ridden face, and she was like, "Are you high?" Because my eyes were so swollen from allergies, and my sinuses, just everything was puffy, and I had no makeup on, and I probably looked like a bum. And she's like, "Are you high? You shouldn't be driving if you're high." And I'm like, "I'm not taking any drugs, ma'am. This is allergies, and you're the one that almost hit me out of the parking lot." And I was just like so upset because she wouldn't have judged me by the way I looked if I didn't have allergies that day. Not even just because it was me, it was overwhelming at the time because I hate going to doctors. I hate when people yell at me from my past and stuff. And it's just like, you shouldn't judge someone unless you actually know them or they've done something to you, you know what I mean? I guess she did think I hit her with my car, but she was the one that came out and almost hit. It was so weird. I might sound like a crazy person right now, but that happened. And then I'm just like dotting my eyes with some more peachiness, you know? Just like, I love this palette, man. It's so good. And yeah, that's like my story of allergies. Sometimes they prescribe me so many things for my allergies that it's like, you have to take this inhaler this many times a day. You have to be taking Benadryl at this hour of the day. You should be taking, if not Benadryl, you should be taking this Alka-Seltzer this time of the day. Also, you should try to eat raw honey, a tablespoon every morning with this. And I'm just like, girl, it's so much. How am I gonna remember all this? But then there's like worse people. Not worse people, people who have it worse with allergies to where like they could literally die if they eat shellfish, you know what I mean? I'm here complaining about rashes and like my eyes being swollen. With anything and everything in life, I just feel like there are a lot of people that do have it worse, you know? So if you're feeling down about yourself, just think about people that don't have clean water or internet. Wi-Fi, man. Yeah, imagine if you didn't have that. We're gonna get this color called Bless Her Heart and put it right here. That's why my favorite food I always say is Mexican food, because I'm barely allergic to anything. It's all mostly made out of corn. Only I'm allergic to like the flour tortillas. I have to make sure it's corn tortillas, but that's not too hard to just tell them, hey, can I have corn tortillas instead? Although some restaurants do this trick that you have to watch out if you're allergic to flour and gluten. They make their corn tortilla chips out of flour, and it's really hard to tell, but I like the flavor of corn tortilla chips better anyways, because the flour ones have like a weird flour-y taste, like uncooked baked goods to me, honestly. Just like right here, 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 before we put on the lipstick. But I will put some here. Like sometimes even hitting that teardrop, if I have really bad allergies because I had to take Alka-Seltzer today, I could feel it like in my nose holes, which is really weird. And this is so disgusting, but I will tell you anyways, since we're close friends like that. Wait a second, I got this one acne spot that will keep peeking through, coming through the light right here. And I don't want to look like a red unicorn today. My brows need a little bit more fixing up right here. This one is my bad eyebrow. She's like, just does what she wants. She's my rebellious little girl. And she doesn't want to be as perky or pretty as the other one. She just wants to do her own thing. But one time I did like start sneezing black stuff not that many days ago from today. And I was like, am I going to die? Like, you know how some girls, they send their boyfriend like cute pictures of them and cute outfits with their cute makeup and just like all the cute sexy things, trying to look sexy and cute. I send my boyfriend like pictures of like a dot on my butt that's like a black spot that I'm like, is this cancer and am I going to die? And you know, stuff like that. And I like tell him like, hey, I'm sneezing black stuff, am I gonna die tomorrow? Stuff like that. I don't know how Corey deals with me, but yeah, I was sneezing black stuff. He's like, you should get that checked out, look it up on Google. And I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna die? But I found out it's from really bad allergens, like so much dust and stuff that you can't take. Sometimes it turns your snot black, and this is so disgusting, and you start sneezing black stuff. And sometimes it could be from mascara or eyeliner, but I hadn't been wearing makeup at that time or for a while, so sometimes it could be mascara or eyeliner getting in your tear ducts and going into your sinuses, which is also gross. Sounds like I'm like spitting out black tar like a monster, which I'm fine with. So I'm gonna get Falsies. What I wore in that picture was my all-time favorite Falsies, which is really cheap and drugstore quality, the Ardell Wispies. And look at this case. I got it in. This is from Daiso, the Japanese dollar store here in California. And they're a chain, so sometimes they're in other states, but not all states in the US. But look, so cute. So kawaii. The worst part though, I think with the allergy thing is like, just like forgetting about it and being so excited about wearing new clothes literally from Target, because where else do I shop in life? And then like the next day or two I will get, because mine sometimes takes like 2 to 4 days to flare up after I've been in contact with the allergen, which is even more confusing because sometimes I can't pinpoint what it was. But it just sucks because like I'll just wear a new outfit and then a couple days later I'll have giant red welts all over my armpits. I feel like you have to be silent while I try to put these on because I don't want to mess up. Now we can breathe and put the other eye on. Put my other eye on. That sounds weird, like I got a fake eyeball I just put in there. Speaking of, oh my gosh, I don't think it was an allergy per se, but this woman got glitter in her eye that wasn't like, okay, the difference between cosmetic grade glitter and craft glitter is like, doesn't have rounded edges, it's more sharp and like pointy, and cosmetic grade glitter has more rounded edges, which they say is more safe for the eye, but sometimes that's not always true. And this woman, I don't know what kind of grade glitter it was, but she got glitter in her eye. She has a child, and she had to have her eyeball removed because it damaged it so bad, and I'm literally terrified of that. I feel like I'm terrifying you guys. Like, stay away from Kat. She's allergic to everything and tells very horrifying stories. So while those are drying onto my skins on my eyes, I'm going to put on the lipstick, the one I made with Spero Cosmetics, the color Dusted Lily, which is like, I'm trying to do like, you know, a Secret Garden theme with flowers and stuff. So yeah, I have to be quiet while I do this, and it smells a little bit like cherries, which is exciting. And you could leave it a little bit shiny like this, or I like to blot it once and it makes it a little bit more matte. Now it's time for mascara. So yeah, someone suggested I talk about my allergies, so I decided to talk about it in this video. This is so weird talking to you guys while my eyes are like this. I feel like that evil woman from Emperor's New Groove. This lash is not sticking right. And don't forget them bottom lashes. I don't know, not everybody does their bottom lashes, but I sure do. And once you're done with that, it is time to take out. I just want to reposition it to like a cute mode. We are going to be done with our makeup transformation. Let's see, right now. I like it's like Grecian goddess, but like Secret Garden, you know? I don't know what it is with me and headbands lately, but I like it. I love it. I want some more. It's from Forever 21. This, not the song, this. So that is the finished makeup of this Peachy Sage Peach. I don't know what to call it. Everyday type makeup look. You don't have to do like the falsies every day or whatever you want to do. If you've got wonderful eyelashes that are better than mine, girl, go ahead and do you. You could put some liner too. I didn't. I just slapped on the lashes and I think it looks good. And the darker eyeshadow, I feel like, lines the eyes just nicely. But I also used my lipstick with Spero Cosmetics in the color Dusted Lily. This is available for pre-orders right now. I'll put the links down below with the t-shirts I made. I also made tote bags, and there's still going to be the free meet and greet on May 1st at the Long Beach Marriott Hotel. So if you guys like to come, it's absolutely free. There are other perks for tickets to come, like have a one-on-one conversation type thing with me, and those will be available on that site as well. But yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys this makeup because you guys have been requesting for it on Instagram, and here it is with like added pizzazz. I call this pizzazz. I don't know. Also, leave me a comment on what you guys are allergic to. If you're not allergic to anything, like, do you know anybody with crazy allergies? Because, girl, I feel you. So again, I am so nervous but so excited about the meetup, and I hope to see some of you there. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye.